Okay, welcome to Car Talk and Other Things with Big D and Liam from Big D's and Liam's Custom Garage on Facebook, on on YouTube. See, I even screwed up the intro, so
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, it happens.
Happens a lot for us.
Yeah,
We're so new to this stuff.
let's kind of give it
Authenticity.
Well, let's give it like another minute before we
Jump into
in.
things.
Yeah, kind of let it chill for a second, let it marinate.
Let it marinate.
Since we only have one viewer at the moment.
That's all right.
Yeah.
It's going to go on YouTube, so we'll have plenty of viewers there. As much as we normally have.
I am curious who our one viewer is, though.
We pretty sure know who it is.
I have a feeling I know who it is, but
Yeah.
I'm curious at the same time. So.
Should I say hi in chat? Hello.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Don't really have too much of a plan today. We want one subject we want to talk about right off the get-go.
Yeah, we definitely have for sure.
It's the big news for the week.
Yes.
Especially for GM fans.
Yes, it was very, very big.
And
so big.
Surprisingly, I like it. Let's just jump into it.
Yeah, screw it. We're going to jump into it. Screw it. There's only one viewer.
But, well, like I said,
yeah.
It's, of course, the C8 Corvette that got a reveal this week.
It was Thursday night, was it? Yeah, Thursday night.
I tried to click on this instead of over here.
Yeah.
I switched things around on my screen, so you might see me like, yeah, what am I doing?
Yeah, so I watched the live stream myself. It was about an hour and a half long.
I caught it the next day.
They went, basically the first 45 minutes or so were basically just the history of the vet
and where they got their cues from for the new Corvette.
Yeah. So that part was a little boring for people that like us that already know it. So it's kind of we're sitting there in anticipation. We're like, come on, we know this shit. Come on, just show us the fucking car. It's like.
Yeah, but still, it's kind of if your history was kind of fuzzy on the experimental side of the Corvette, and stuff like that, it was really informational and informative, I should say.
Yeah.
But it looks better than I thought it would.
Yes.
I mean, they really. I also brought up the previous year.
I mean, somebody did. Okay, I'll mention
this is this year's.
Yeah,
Corvette.
this is the C7.
Yeah. A fuzzy picture of the C7. Here, here's
the
another one.
That's the C7. That is officially the last year for the front engine Corvette.
Yeah. And then you kind of see the same styling cues on the front, the fenders, the rear fenders, and everything else.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a Lambo a little bit, but that's to be expected when you're going with a freaking mid-engine car.
I kind of wish they would have done something different with the tailpipes, like maybe put them under the...
Some people were making comments about the rear end looking too much like the Camaro.
Still Chevy.
Well, yeah, but...
Who cares?
Vet truists.
Yeah.
They're... You know how they are.
What's
like the back end of a Camaro?
No, they're goofy like that.
Yeah.
A lot of
they put plenty of heat vents.
Yeah, I like how they put the door handle into the air scoop.
Yeah, that's really cool. I also like the fact that they were the only ones that were able to do this in a mid-engine car because they spent so much time in development.
Mm-hmm. It
not only has luggage space in the front, but there's still luggage space in the back behind the motor.
Mm-hmm. And they'll probably open that up when they convert to a race car. Of course, they always have a race car version.
Well, yeah, they'll have one for the 24-hour
Le
Mans and all that shit.
Yeah, they'll get rid of that luggage space. That'll be a lot of extra cooling and stuff like that. The ducts and everything that are going to be able to put in there, the turbos that are going to be able to be put in there.
Which the actual the big boy version of the C8.
Is rumored to have going to be
No,
out.
no, I've seen the motor.
Okay.
I've seen the motor. I saw it yesterday on the internet.
Let's see.
There is going to be a twin turboed version of the new C8.
Okay.
So instead of going
Trying to
super,
find pictures of
instead
it.
of going superchargers like
Well,
they
I might wanna
normally
put a
do,
T somewhere.
yeah,
I might want to like spell it right.
yeah,
'cause I'm
it's TURBO.
My brain's moving faster than my fingers.
Yep.
I can't find a picture. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, somebody posted a picture of the motor, and yeah, it was twin turboed. Didn't
Well,
say any. It didn't say anything about how big the turbos were or nothing. It was literally just a picture,
Yeah.
but it was twin turbos.
So, probably it's going to be somewhere between 40 and 60 millimeter
Yeah.
turbos. They usually don't go too big on
They want something that's going to spool up fast.
yeah.
You know.
So they don't want turbo lag.
Yeah, so
So-
they'll probably go with a fairly small twin turbos,
Yeah.
just so they spool up real quick.
Like 40, 45 maybe.
They're claiming, and a lot of people, as soon as the GM owner said this in the live stream, a lot of people, even in the crowd, were like, "No." They claim the base model,
Under 3 seconds.
yes, does 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds.
They said they saw times in under 3 seconds, so it's probably right at
But
or above
still,
3 seconds.
everybody's still like, "No."
With that chassis stiffness that they were talking about,
Yeah.
I think they were capable of
I
doing it.
think so too, but a lot of people were saying you're full of shit.
Well, they put.
But no,
I mean-
it's all fiberglass and aluminum.
Yeah.
It is so freaking light, and the base model
Well, the frame
has 400 and what was it? 460, 480 horse
Yeah.
in the base model, all naturally
Ti-
aspirated.
Yeah, it's tickling. It's 489 to be specific.
Yes, it's real close to 500 on all
Yeah.
naturally aspirated.
And with tuners and stuff like that, they'll find real easy ways to get it above 500
Oh yeah.
with some cheap aftermarket stuff.
Oh,
different
they might not
exhaust,
even have
different
to. They can
tuning.
literally take it to a freaking chassis dyno, to a good tuner.
Yeah.
Put it on the freaking dyno, play around with the freaking air fuel settings and shit, and suddenly, boom, you're over freaking 500-600 horse because
Yeah.
the automakers
Or even
are required
you could probably get
to
that.
hold them back.
Yeah, you can get 600 with a cam.
Yeah,
You do
Easy.
a cam swap
yeah.
and.
But there's going to be a huge learning curve
Uh-huh.
for a while because this is an all-new motor. This is the LT2.
Well, it's still based on the LT. It probably, who knows?
No,
what's-
it's a completely new design.
okay.
They said that in the live stream. The motor is a completely new design.
Yeah, here it is. So, sump pump on the front.
Yep.
That's the oil for the engine. It's not underneath in an oil pan. It's
No.
at the front of the engine.
Yeah. It's got an external oiling system. Basically
they-
like most race cars have.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. You just think about it. You can put a turbo right
The-
in that
they're-
area.
No, they mount right. The one I saw, they were same
pretty-
style headers, and they were just mounted right to the end.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Just take out take out the trunk, and you can
Yep.
probably put some pretty big ones in there. If you're going full race.
And they have GM spent, what'd they say, like the past 20, 30 years in development.
Look where they put the coils.
Yeah, they're down.
Do you see that?
Yeah, they're down low.
That's awesome.
Yep. So they're not up on top of the valve covers.
Mm-hmm.
Notice the valve covers are sitting more flat instead of angled.
Well, all the air is moving down here anyway, instead of up here. There's hardly any air moving across the top of the engine.
The way the
because-
freaking valve covers are sitting and the heads, it almost reminds me of an old iron block, an old freaking nail head.
Mm.
The old nail head freaking motors, what were they, Buicks? Buicks or
Did they-
Oldsmobile nail heads, they had the valve covers sat flat on the top instead of angled. They were
Yeah.
flat.
Maybe that's just the angle of the. Maybe that's just rocker
It might
clearance.
be just. It might be the angle of the picture too.
Angle of the
but-
valves, angle of the rockers, make it look that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but look at the fill tube. It's
Yeah.
over here,
They had to
on-
kick out the fill tube.
and it's still on like the top of the valve cover, but it comes all the way over
Mm-hmm.
into the freaking.
That
tank.
engine's tucked in there. It's gonna be. They're gonna have to. You probably have to take the engine out of the bottom. You have to pull it out of the bottom of the car.
Oh yeah. Did you see how stiff even the chassis for being aluminum?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see how stiff the whole entire rear section of the new Vet is?
Yeah.
I mean, that thing is beefy.
Well, they said they made the biggest aluminum die casts ever to make those rear pieces. Those are one-piece sections in the rear of that car.
God.
Giant
It's
giant
crazy.
aluminum casting.
Wait, can you see the chassis?
Here's the airflow through the.
Oh.
See, that's the back up here. And the air ducts.
And
Go
that's
right
the new
through.
motor?
That's the new motor in the chassis.
Yeah. And look what's sitting down low on it.
Yeah, there's turbos down there.
Yeah. See?
Right in the air ducts, of course.
See? Told you
Yeah.
they're making a twin turbo version.
There it is.
But I saw the actual picture of the motor, where this is more like a drawing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I saw the actual motor.
But that looks like it's from GM.
Oh yeah,
That's
but
a concept for the
Can you see the
intercooler.
chassis, though?
See, yep, they replaced the trunk with an intercooler. It's probably the race engine.
oh yeah, that
You have to sacrifice the trunk space for an intercooler.
that might be the race engine for
Yeah.
the race car.
Yeah. I don't know why they need twin turbos.
Oh, yes.
Figured they have some race
Now,
version
if you
of
could
the
find the
LT.
damn freaking overview of the chassis that they had on the live stream, that would be cool.
Let's go back. Chassis picture.
Motor, interior.
Let's see if I can just type in
Interior.
chassis.
Yeah.
If I can spell it right.
See, yeah. Damn, still only one viewer.
Nope. See, I'm spelling shit wrong. What the fuck? I'm like hitting no kinds of chassis.
Now
Right.
it says Cassie.
Shit. I did not put the. See? There. See, I knew there was two S's in there.
Okay, still basically getting the same pictures.
My fingers are not listening to my brain this morning. I need more coffee. I'm not seeing anything.
Why aren't they giving us a... That's some fucked up bullshit.
Well, it's,
That's not even it. That's not even close to it.
like, what the hell? Anywho.
Okay, what about interior?
Yeah, the interior was crazy.
The room.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the room.
It's
It's like the most spacious vet ever. Like you could almost fit 3 people in there. If it didn't have a center console, you could have 3 people in there.
Yeah. Paddle shifting. It's a dual clutch system.
Okay, that's where I got off track earlier. This car, they spent a lot of time in development, and it is a auto/manual.
Yeah, twin clutch.
Yes, it's
It's clutchless pretty much. It's
an automatic, but basically with like the flip of a switch, you can go into manual mode and use the paddle shifters.
Yeah. But
really
it's no clutch in the car at all. It's pretty much a combination of automatic and manual, sequential shifting.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And to keep everything smooth and sleek, if you look at the picture, the center console
That's all your buttons.
All the buttons are literally ran right down this little centerpiece where everything's nice and accessible.
Yeah, right down here.
Yep.
They can't see your finger.
Well, no.
but
they can see that finger.
They can see that finger.
Yeah.
They can see that. They can see this finger.
Yeah. Finger.
You did it.
Instead of hand. Finger.
See, that's your volume control. That's the
Yeah.
only button. Yeah, it's like actually, that's your menu control. A lot of cars have those now, those wheels. So you just scroll on the screen.
And the
this
shape
this
of
is
the
custom.
steering wheel.
They said this was customizable. Your dashboard is customizable. You can have anything. Multiple gauges, and or you could just have your speed and tack on there. You can have different tacks, digital tack, different readouts. It was crazy. Of course, there's your shifters.
And they said with the steering wheel, it makes it easier to keep your hands at 3 and 9 or something that. And
yeah, for turning 3 and 9, turning is perfect.
Yeah.
And that. Just
it's a beautiful fucking car.
But the side profile.
The side profile totally screams Lambo.
Yeah.
But the front and back views scream Chevy all day long.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Yeah, I surprisingly I like it. I think it's a good move.
If I win the lotto, yep. Yep.
That's one of the lottery things.
Yep. I win the lotto.
You don't have to win the jackpot.
No.
I mean, you get like 100, 200 grand.
Exactly.
You can buy this car with money to spare.
Exactly. If I win the lotto, I would buy the big version, of course, not the base model.
Yeah, I'd buy at least the LT1 package.
I'd be going go big, go home.
Yeah.
If I can just give it all to me.
Even if the turbos aren't available to the public,
yeah,
then you just put your own on.
Exactly.
Pocket.
They're like, okay, fine.
Soon as somebody gets their hands on that thing, they're going to start making headers. They're going to start making turbo headers. They're going to start taking things out, putting new things in, seeing how to get to the cam, how to put the turbos in,
that's going to be the
the
big thing. Aftermarket parts for this car are going to be a little slow coming.
Yeah, because
this is all new development, new design, new motor, everything. So everybody's going to have to start designing aftermarket pistons, aftermarket rods, aftermarket cams. I mean, just pretty much everything, front to back, top to bottom.
Yeah.
So
hopefully they at least kept the bearing spacing and all that stuff. With the LT and everything like that, so pretty much you just have to do research on the lobe profiles and stuff like that on the actual cam. And
and the fiberglass that was used to mold the car
has the
some new
lightweight resin,
lightweight fiberglass that GM freaking helped design and create.
Proprietary.
Yeah.
Proprietary resin. I think it's mostly in the resin. Maybe they're using some kind of new chemical or something.
And also with the new resin fiberglass setup, they said that they are able to mold the body completely seamless.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
So yeah, you're gonna have to take that engine out the bottom of the car if you're gonna take it out.
I have a feeling that's probably how it comes out. I have a feeling the back end's probably a complete subframe type thing that has to, be dropped out. I'm starting to think people just wait to watch this until it's on YouTube.
Which is fine.
Although you can do live streams on YouTube.
Yeah, we could do that.
But yeah.
I just figured this had more of a streaming audience, so
just
start on there. There you can put of course it comes with a removable top.
Yeah, so that's also what the rear trunk space is for. It's to put the top on, or top in, not top on.
Top in, top on.
Yeah.
Top off.
It's a beautiful car. It really is.
Yeah.
I love the blue
supposedly
version.
You can fit
Pull up the blue version.
Supposedly you can put two golf bags. Yeah. That's the blue.
Oh, that's a video. Or is it a picture?
We're not. We can't play the video.
Oh.
We'd get.
We'd get in trouble.
Copyright strike. Yeah.
But the blue. Oh, I love that blue. It's just.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That'd be what mine will look like right there.
Of course, I'd have this one. The
Oh,
gray. I like a gunmetal gray.
In that picture, though, it has more of a copper.
Yeah.
Goldish look.
Yeah, I think a gunmetal one would be awesome.
Oh wow.
Their different reds look good too. That's like a fake version.
Yeah, that's totally a fake version.
That's like
Some of these are.
They said they had the biggest color palette they've ever had for a Corvette.
Yes.
So you're going to see them in up to like 16 different colors or some shit like that.
Yeah, 16 or 17 different exterior colors and 12.
Was it 12 or 8? I don't know. It was somewhere between 12 and 8.
Somewhere between 12 and 8 different options for your interior design.
Yeah, it's freaking crazy.
They've never offered shit like that before.
Yeah, they're going big with this one.
Yeah, they are.
Is that an actual? Ooh, yeah, that's the one I want.
There you go, gunmetal gray. That's Liam's car right there.
But actually, I'd rather have a Tesla Roadster, but we're not going to go. We can go into that if you want. You ever seen the new Tesla?
We can talk about the Tesla, yeah.
I like electric vehicles too. I'm not afraid of buying an electric vehicle.
See, and I always said that I would never want to own like an exotic, like a Lambo or Ferrari, because they're pretty much overhyped.
Yeah.
But now that Chevy's changed the design of the Vette, I'm like, well, yeah, I can definitely own a supercar.
Well, here's one of the bigger ones. Oh, smaller ones actually. Smaller but more powerful. This is the 2020 Tesla Roadster that's going to come out next year also.
And it's all electric?
Yep. All-wheel drive, all electric, 600 mile range, and 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds.
I also heard that Kia has a supercar now.
We'll maybe try to check that here in a minute, but
was it Kia or was it Fiat?
Could be either or.
We'll check it in a minute. It looks cool.
Yeah, it's very sleek. Like no inlets. You don't need inlets. This is just for brakes.
The front end kind of reminds me of the last generation of the RX-7 though.
The battery is liquid cooled, so there is a small radiator for the batteries. Coolant circulation. It's not actual water. Of course, it's batteries. Yeah. It's some kind of mix.
Mix of something that's electricity safe.
It's pretty much electricity safe antifreeze.
Yeah.
Some kind of weird proprietary liquid that they use.
Yeah.
I guess you can put water in them in emergencies, but
yeah. It's a badass looking car.
Yeah, 0 to 60, 2.3 seconds. Speeds over 200 miles an hour. It was designed in a wind tunnel.
Do they know what's the distance?
600 miles. On
one charge.
On one charge. It's mostly battery. The car is mostly They use the battery as a structuring point. It's pretty much the whole bottom of the car is a battery.
Wow, 600 miles on one charge.
600 miles on one charge.
Bad.
Pretty much the fastest. It actually travel further in a charge than most cars will get on a gas tank. It's pretty much. We're all going to be driving electrics eventually, so I figured I'd get into them now. And this is. The price is a little much. It's around 100, I think.
Well, that's also
$100,000.
because one, it's a Tesla, and two, it's an electric supercar, so they're going to be able to ask.
Yeah, arm and leg for it.
Yeah. But it's badass.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
He sent one to space.
He sent one to space?
Yeah, he sent one to space. You ever seen that? Yeah, I'll show you.
He sent one of those to space. So it's in orbit right now, just floating around in space.
It's shooting past Mars right now, actually. Yeah, see? That's a real picture.
What the fuck?
It's not a real human. It's a
mannequin. A dummy, but
in a SpaceX spacesuit. because he owns SpaceX also.
Oh.
Elon Musk owns. Yeah, there's a little Hot Wheel.
So he just
yeah.
sent it to space.
Well, it's either sent it. That's fake.
And it's not attached to anything anymore. It's just free floating.
Yeah, it's just flying out there in space. Yeah,
wow.
And this is the other things part of the car talk and other things.
That's just freaking crazy. Hey, I'm going to put a freaking car in space and just let it float in orbit forever.
Well, it's either it's not like, it doesn't have like all the engines and stuff. It's pretty much just a shell with like some fake
but
stuff.
It's just floating around up there.
Yeah. Usually they send a concrete block because it was a test of his new rocket. It was the first launch of the Falcon Heavy rocket that he made. So yeah, it's pretty much. It's, people make all kind of mock-ups. Yeah, it's freaking crazy. See, they have a Hot Wheel version already.
Wow. Okay, look up this damn Kia thing before it pops out of my head.
Kia supercar? You really want to?
Somebody told me that Kia or Fiat has a fucking supercar. Well.
No.
Um.
That's a concept. I think they had a.
What's this?
Yeah.
It's no longer just a fantasy.
Okay. It looks like an Aston Martin kind of style.
Yeah, it does.
Like an Aston Martin supercar.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call that a supercar. Yeah, I guess depending on the engine, it could be a supercar.
Yeah.
But it looks interesting. I was never a fan of Aston Martins or any. It looks too much like an Aston Martin.
Yeah, it does. Then they have a Ferrari that's fairly shaped like that too. That's a GT40, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what they're getting at here. So
I don't know either.
That was a concept.
Yeah.
A lot of people have these concepts, so they're kind of cool.
I wish I can find somebody that
What was the other one?
That can draw concepts, because I'd love to get a concept drawn up of the L.
Yeah.
And one of your car, that would be sick. That was Kia.
Well,
Fiat supposedly has one too.
But that one came right up.
But they're also freaking owned by.
Well, Dodge owns, or Fiat owns Dodge now, so.
Yeah, but they also own. Don't they own Lambo or Lambo owns them or something like that? They're part of Lambo or Ferrari somehow.
I'm sure they're like stupid cousins or something like that.
But
I don't see it. This is like the closest thing I can see that might be it. They look like real. That's an Alfa Romeo, actually.
I was eating this thing. I'm like, what the hell is he over there freaking going to town on?
My dog's eating something behind us. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So that's a supercar segment of our program.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else can we talk about? We'll talk about the episodes coming up this week.
Let's see. Monday, we're finishing up what we started.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Hopefully it's going to be cooler.
It is. That's going to be the good thing. The temperature is actually going to be lower, and our chances for monsoon are supposed to be pretty high, so that's supposed to help too. So it's going to be partly sunny.
Yeah.
So the AC will be able to work better out in the garage. So
yeah.
And the hard part's already done. And that was making the cardboard templates. That's the hard part.
We got the curved piece already made, so
we got to go and get some paint.
Yeah.
That comes close to matching your car.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to get our little black rubber trim that goes
Well, I was
all the way
thinking-
around the box.
I was thinking I'd buy some of that foil, heat protecting foil, and put that on the box and the pipe, so we can make sure that there's on the box.
Foil tape?
Not like, but like car foil, like the car stuff that you put
The
on.
freaking Dynamat?
Not Dynamat, or something like Dynamat, but thinner. Then we can put on the box and the air
That
intake
ain't
pipe.
that ain't gonna make it that big.
You
of a
don't think so?
No, I know so. Something like that ain't gonna make that big of a
I
difference.
was hoping it would,
No, it won't.
because I don't care how it looks.
You need a dramatic like air cool change for it for you to notice something real big, and just putting Dynamat on the outside of the box ain't gonna do that.
I was hoping it would.
No. I just figured we'd paint it to match,
Yeah.
put the
Well,
trim all the way around on the edges, and then it looks good and
yeah.
it's functional. Yeah. Can of paint and some trim and yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get some rubber hose and. Put it
Well,
in
I'm not
there.
gonna use rubber hose. They got the friggin' rubber trim like you put on
Oh.
your like the edge of your doors and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that
got it.
stuff.
Okay.
You know, the anti-ding strips.
Yeah, I got you. And then Wednesday we're gonna test all this.
Yeah, Wednesday's gonna be the testing. So
it's gonna- now, sorry for the quick video on Wednesday.
we almost got heat stroke.
Yeah,
Like no joke.
We were getting dizzy.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
We wanted to get so much more done in that video, but we got to the point, and even with the video only being 7 minutes long,
Yeah.
because of hyperlapse,
Yeah.
we were actually out there in the heat for over 2 hours doing that.
Yeah.
Hyperlapse cuts it down that much.
Mm,
So yeah, we were out there for
yeah.
close to 2 hours, if not more,
Yeah.
out there baking, and we just couldn't take it no more.
Yeah. Even the garage was only like 89,
You get-
88 degrees, 89 degrees, I think.
But
It was.
it was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was still too much
Yeah.
to be out there and doing it for that long. Plus, we both weren't feeling well that morning.
No, we both felt like shit. We were kind of in cranky moods.
Yeah.
It was hot as shit.
Yeah.
I felt like shit the rest of the day. I actually went home and I think I slept the whole afternoon that day.
Yeah.
I ended up lying down just friggin' passing out. It was just out. Which I hate when I do that, because when you sleep for that long during the day and you wake up and then you're all screwed up and you're like, wait, is it tomorrow? Wait, what happened? You're all confused.
Then I
and
had
shit.
to edit the video and then go to work. I made it one little editing mistake in the video. You probably caught it. At the end of the hyperlapse, I forgot to dim the music before jumping to the next scene.
Oh, yeah.
Small mistake, but
I didn't catch it.
I caught it later. I was like, damn it. I need to.
The only thing I caught was we were in such a hurry to get the outro done. I didn't say subscribe, thanks for
You didn't?
watching. I didn't do none of that.
Nah.
It was literally,
So we'll do it now. Thanks for watching.
Yeah,
So
it's
please
like-
subscribe, like, and
Yeah.
ring the bell on our videos.
yeah.
Um,
Hey, look, we got 3 followers.
yeah,
We got 2
We've got
viewers,
3.
3 followers.
58 views total, which is kind of cool. People still come by and
Yeah,
pop in, at least.
yeah.
So sometimes the viewer count's a little slow on Twitch.
Mhm.
So
It might be more than that.
it might
We
be
don't
more
know.
than that briefly.
Yeah, but yeah,
People
guys,
probably pop in, pop out.
as we always say, this ain't just about us just sitting here rambling and shooting the shit.
Which we
amongst
can do all
ourselves.
day, but
We also want you guys to ask questions. Get in on the conversations with us. You know, that that's kind of one of the points of us doing the live streams. We want to be able to communicate with you guys, get bounce ideas off you guys. You guys give us ideas.
Yeah.
Just all kinds of shit. Besides just talking about cars and stuff. Just
the other things means you guys can talk to us about anything. Just bring up a subject and we'll start talking about it. You can chime in. We can have a conversation even.
Yeah. As long as you're not being a fucking dick.
Yeah. We'll try to.
And trying to start shit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're fine with it. We'll answer your questions. We can sit here and talk about anything.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I'm trying to figure out what else. Is there any parts changes? Any changes to the car projects that you want to talk about?
No.
That we're working on right now.
No.
There's some things. There's some things I haven't shown about my car that I want to do though. If I see if I can find the actual thing. Talk about that. Oh, here. We haven't talked. I haven't shown this. As soon as it comes up, because internet. Oh, we're live streaming, so my computer.
I am talking about switching to fiberglass doors. Yeah. I don't know if I brought that up before or not. Because the factory doors on G bodies are just ridiculously heavy.
Uh-oh.
What?
Something.
I think we are still going, right?
I think the internet in Australia is down because this product is coming from Australia, so I think that's something wrong with Australia's internet.
Okay.
Because it's
It's Aussie. Look up. Do a search for fiberglass doors for the G body.
G body fiberglass doors.
Yes.
Okay.
Or El Camino fiberglass doors, but yeah.
I never have a problem spelling El Camino since I've had the car so much.
Yeah. It's El Cam I know. Fiberglass hood, fiberglass front
doors.
Bumpers. Here we go. There we go.
Wow, I don't believe they have. See. Let me switch this.
Let's see, Harwood.
There we go.
Just gotta make sure it's the right year. That is not the right year. Okay.
It's still not the right year. Maybe it'll pop up later.
Wait, there it is.
Right here?
Yeah.
There we go. Wow.
Yep. $418 for the driver's door. Wish they had more pictures to look at.
Yeah.
Like of the inner structure.
Let's visit site, see what we got. Yep, just that.
One picture.
Yep.
That's retarded. There's other companies though. I don't know why it only pulls up Harwood. There's other companies.
This dog has gas right now. I don't really want him near me.
No. Oh my God, it was horrible.
Okay. So, well, at least we got a picture, and we know how much it cost.
Yeah.
So.
For the driver's side. But yeah.
I wish that light. Well, maybe I'll just do a Google search and show what the light year, because there has to be pictures on Google somewhere.
But yeah, there's going to be fiberglass doors more than likely, and I'm probably planning. Well, I know for a fact all the glass in it's being replaced with Lexan.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Okay, back. Oh, you're gonna talk. You haven't talked about the trunk conversion thing yet.
Yeah. This is the Lightyear Fastback for the Miata. This is a much better look at it here.
Yeah, it's a conversion. It changes the top and the trunk lid.
Here, I'll
and turns it into a fastback. It's really freaking cool, really.
I'll do a.
I really like the way it looks with that on there.
I'll show a picture of the normal, so you can get the idea of the difference.
Yeah.
It's a nice side view.
Yeah, you need a good...
With the hard top.
Yeah, you need a good side view with the hard top on. Not the soft. Nobody likes it soft.
I have to do a specific search for hardtop, just so. Side view. There you go. That's good enough.
Yeah.
So that's
okay, so that's what
that's
you
the
get.
stock.
Yeah, that's what it looks like factory, and then that's what it looks like with the conversion.
Yeah, it's not removable. That's the only bad part.
Yeah, that's the only bad part. When you do the conversion, you lose your convertible capabilities.
But it also gives you like an inch and a half more headroom because it doesn't have any it doesn't have any inner panel.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just the fiberglass.
Yeah.
So I've seen people like put carpet and like glue carpet and stuff onto it.
Just to make it look presentable.
Which I'll probably do. Just put like a thin layer of felt on it or something like that. And make it look a little smoother, so you don't have those fibery things.
You guys just, I don't know if you can picture it or not. You go back to one of the earlier podcasts.
Total difference.
Or not podcast, but one of our earlier live streams when we were talking about the Miata, and take that conversion of the top and mix it with the body kit that he's putting on it, and just mix the two in your head and get the vision of how badass that car is going to look.
Yeah. I'm trying to find one with a wide body kit on it with the Lightyear at the same time. Which is probably going to be almost impossible.
Almost probably impossible.
Here it is racing. I mean, people are using it. It's mostly there's a big racing
for like rally
market.
And
no,
shit.
they use Miatas for cheap racing in Australia all the time. And there is a actual. They do a lot of time attack.
Okay.
And there's a guy that does time attack on YouTube that I haven't gotten all this information from, but he has the fast spec. So there you go. That's what.
Yeah, ditch the retarded wing though.
Yeah, the big one in the back.
Yeah.
That's a little.
Now the spoilers and shit, and the air dam in the front. That's freaking the air splitter in the front and shit. That's badass. But that wing.
No.
The wing's got to go.
Well, time attack. It's a lot of speed changes, and they can get away. What? See, you don't really at low speed, like time attack low speeds.
Yeah.
You don't worry about drag too much. You want as much downforce as possible because you're going so slow. You have to catch as much air as possible because there's less air moving over the car.
Yeah.
So you can go big with wings like that, and it's actually functional and helps you out a lot.
And now that you've said that, that's something that we're gonna have to do some research and shit and development on before you go to Pikes Peak.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna need a good wing. We just need to figure out how big and what kind, and might have to make it ourselves.
Yeah, that's doable.
I know how to work with freaking fiberglass. We can make our own molds and bucks and shit.
Exactly. Of course, we'll have the body kit that I was talking about. Let's bring that up again, just since we're talking about body work so much.
Yeah, we'll bring this body kit up. Now that you guys know what the aero kit looks like for the top, so you take that image and then you take the body kit image and you put them both together in your head.
Yeah, come on. Sometimes the site's a little slow on their pictures.
There it is. Oh, then it's gone, and then it's there, and then it's gone, and then it's there, and then it's gone, and
sometimes on some of the other pictures. There we go. See that wide body kit.
Yeah, I don't like it in white though. That version, it almost looks like the person just like threw it together.
Then there's that version, which is just hideous.
Yeah.
They're just not loading right now.
When they started doing that shit overseas with that whole kicking the tires out, I'm like, y'all are fucking retarded.
That's my favorite one. That's what I want mine to look like, but it won't come up.
Oh, the black one. Yeah, the black one's what we were using to show them originally.
Yeah. It's not coming up right now because this website sucks balls.
Give it a minute. Let it refresh. Let it sit and marinate for a second.
Maybe do a reload. See, it's still loading.
Damn, you going to town on that damn cog, man.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's licking a loose.
But if you have really good eyes, maybe I could do this. There we go.
I doubt they can see that. You can't see that screen. your
There we
wide
go.
angle.
Yeah.
There it goes. Alrighty.
Yeah, with the clips and everything. That's probably what it's gonna look like.
Yeah.
It's gonna be looking somewhere like some. Actually, this is a dark green, but it's close to black as we're gonna get. So, I'm gonna be putting an air dam in there, and it's gonna be all. I'm gonna put a flat bottom on the car.
Are you starting to find this annoying like I am?
With that,
Yes.
ignore it. So yeah, I'm gonna put a flat bottom on the car. It's gonna have a splitter.
Yeah.
Probably gonna have a not so big rear wing.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of gigantic wings.
I was thinking about just putting.
They gotta be proportional with what you've
I was
done
gonna start
to
like
the car.
I was gonna start like this with the ducktail.
There you go. Yeah, it works with the proportions of the car.
The ducktail I like. If you get that
DuckTales. Ooh. Oh my God! I just went way back.
yeah.
Holy shit!
Don't do that. Yeah, there.
That just fried
Kind of
my
like
brain.
that.
Yeah, there we go.
Look at that.
Ooh, I like the under chassis.
Yeah, that's like an aftermarket subframe.
You got the can muffler on there.
There's a subframe.
You know that fucker's loud.
Yeah, that's allowed. And he did what I want to do. He cut the bumper like that.
Yeah,
But I want to put a splitter
yeah,
coming up, or a diffuser.
yeah.
I don't know why I said splitter. A diffuser coming out the back. An actual
Yeah.
functional diffuser.
Look how much wider tires you get on the back of that son-bitch.
I'm also going to shave
Get rid of all the badges.
get rid of all the badges.
Yeah,
Race cars don't need badges.
no.
Weight reduction.
Yep. I'll save me 2 ounces right there.
maybe a couple grams.
Yep.
Don't make my car go that much faster.
That might shave off a half a tenth of a second.
And with the Lightyear Fastback, I'm going to be able to put a bigger cage in there.
Yep.
It's going to be safer.
Yep. And it's going to make it even more wicked for the stage
Yeah.
2.
The Lightyear Fastback is definitely made to take a cage because they need.
It's made to take some power, I hope, too.
Well, it'll stiffen up the car because I can hear the top popping and flexing when I go over bumps.
Yeah.
Like with one tire.
Yeah.
So there is some structural flex in the actual stock Miata. So
yeah,
we're gonna have to
when
reduce
you
that a
put
lot.
the full cage in there, it's going to stiffen it up a lot. Just
Yeah.
like when I put the full cage in the El Camino, it's going to do the exact same thing. That car's going to get more rigid.
Yeah. Flex is bad.
More rigid for that G body shuffle.
Yeah, that car. I think that car goes around rails right now, but with the wide body kit, with an extra 2 inches of tire, and
Oh yeah.
coilovers, sway bar, and the downforce and everything I'm going to get from the underpan and wing and everything like that.
She gonna be wicked.
She's going to be pretty. I'm building the car to corner. That's why I got a Miata, because if you're cornering,
he wants to do autocross.
I want to do autocross. I want to do time attack and stuff like that.
Yes, autocross, time attack, Pikes Peak.
Other hill climbs.
Yes. Put some dirt tires on it and go rally racing.
No, not that far.
No.
I want that kind of suspension flexibility, but I'm going to stay on pavement.
Yeah.
I want to be able to raise the car pretty,
like,
not to stock.
You're like, if I want to build a dirt car, I'll build a separate dirt car to go race on dirt.
I want to try to find shocks with the most range of adjustability, so I can go over some bumpy road, go down a bumpy road if I need to, because Pikes Peak's starting to wear out. People drive up that thing every day, and people have been saying that the surface the last couple of years the surface has gotten a little rougher. And
Yeah, but it's paved all the way to the top.
Yeah, pavement can be bumpy. Especially if
it can't be any worse than when it was gravel and dirt.
Yeah, that's true.
It was originally gravel and dirt.
Well, they would grade it every single time when it was gravel and dirt. They can work with the dirt every year and make sure it's graded and add dirt and rock and stuff like that to it. And they did that. So I can get I can get it in. Yeah.
Now, how much of
That's about
how much
that's
of
the price.
how much of any of this is fiberglass?
I can have
Or
either.
is it all plastic?
I can choose.
Or is it carbon fiber?
I can choose, but probably.
Oh, you can get it in carbon?
I can get it in full carbon fiber.
Oh, god damn, the price goes way up when you go carbon.
Of course. So I was thinking fiberglass would be fine.
Yeah.
At least to start out with.
Yeah, that'd be fine. That's
Maybe
fine.
I can upgrade later if I win the lottery.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or the YouTube lottery, I should say.
That's what I'm really hoping for.
The YouTube lottery.
We need to hit the YouTube lottery. So, all you viewers out there, please,
Help us
please,
out.
please, please, please help us out. Spread the word about our channel.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Tell all your friends, your family members, you know, anybody that's into cars at all. Have them come and watch our channel.
Yeah.
Like, serious. Because we can only make our projects speed up faster, and the projects get even better and even more intense
hmm
when we start making money.
I guarantee you, like 95% of the money we get.
Like, pretty much every dime we get from YouTube is going to go into all of our projects.
Yeah.
Like, serious. So, yeah, please spread the word, y'all. Tell everybody.
Yeah.
Because there's other events that we plan on doing. For you car people that watch our channel on YouTube, I'm sure you subscribe to lots of other people's YouTube channels. And I'm sure you guys are familiar with Cletus McFarland, okay? We want to be able to start doing Cletus in cars. He does, he does 2 of them a year now.
Mm.
He does 2 in Florida and 2 in Houston, which Houston would be closer for us.
hmm
A lot of the YouTube car channels I follow, a lot of them go to Cletus and Cars events, and if you haven't seen him, guys, look him up on YouTube. Like, for real, his events are fucking awesome and hilarious. It's not just drag racing; they have the demolition drags.
Yeah.
They have the burnout pit. I mean, his events are awesome. And yeah, those are the types of things we want to be able to do. We may even start stuff of our own like that if we start getting big enough.
Yeah.
You know, sky is the limit. You know, we want to be able to do some awesome, crazy shit. If we could tell you guys all the ideas we have in our heads for this channel, y'all would be freaking mind blown.
Yeah.
Like, for real. We have some that are going to be coming up after the 2 current projects that you all are going to fucking trip over.
Not necessarily expensive either,
No.
which is a lot of work.
A lot of work. There's going to be a lot of work involved
Yeah.
in one of them, and I mean a lot.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling it's probably going to be one of our most successful cars on the channel.
Yeah. That's gonna be crazy. Anyway.
Yes. I'm just giving you guys hints without telling you exactly what it is, what it's going to be, what it's going to have in it. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just saying, this particular project, you all are going to fucking just... when it gets started, it's going to be insane.
Okay, I'm gonna shift gears here.
Okay. Shifting gears.
These,
We're going to talk
some-
about the coil-over adjustables that
that I'm looking at.
that Liam's wanting to get for Project Void.
I was thinking about going to calling actual Megan or actually Tez, and is it Tez or Trex?
I don't know.
I forget.
That they're
Tyne or something. Like that.
they're people. They're a company.
Yeah. Well, let me search for that here.
Okay, while he's doing the search, I'm gonna back up a little bit because Alucard's in here. He wants to make his camera appearance. He didn't make an appearance last week. He did the week before. He's too busy smelling my leg at the moment. He's not looking at the camera. Alucard, look at the camera. Look at the camera.
He doesn't know.
Look at the camera. Look right there.
Well, at least he got his head up.
Yeah, he put his head up for like 2 seconds. Anyway, and there he goes. Okay.
He got bored with us.
Yeah, he made his not his debut, but yeah. There we
His
go.
appearance. His
Yeah.
weekly.
Yeah, he made his appearance. Okay.
Tank. There we go.
Okay.
Now these are the crappy ones, but
But there's all different kinds and
That's the
brands
company.
and stuff.
yeah, let me get that.
Oh, they even come with the adjustment tools.
Yeah, these are the cheaper ones. Excuse me. Sorry about
Yeah,
that.
they're the cheaper ones that and stuff, but that's kind of one of the departments we don't want to skip on in
Yeah.
the budget build part. I know we're in the budget build phase right now with Project Void, but when it comes to those particular parts, we're not going to go budget on per se. We kind of want
Yeah.
to go with good stuff from the go. That way we don't have to, keep upgrading.
Yeah, here's their
and all
flex.
that.
Here's their Flex Z's.
Yeah. Ooh, damn.
Yeah, that they have more expensive versions. See,
But-
these don't use the stock bushings. They have
No.
dials on the top of them.
They have the dials on the top of them.
Except for the rears.
They're totally freaking got crazy adjustments for your cast and camber up top.
Different bushings, different plates,
Yeah,
different
see,
everything.
yeah, you can do a lot more adjusting with these. A whole hell of a lot more adjusting with these.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah. There's some cheaper ones that are not.
Try
that
pulling it up in a bigger picture. I have noticed that with these when I watch them on YouTube, the pictures sometimes aren't quite big enough. So if you can pull up like literally just the picture part, like full screen or something, like we did.
I tried that, but see, they show some of their technology and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and their
Yeah, see, that's better. That's a lot better.
twin monotube. There's the adjusters.
Yeah,
Their proprietary locking plates
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
see, coil over, yeah.
See, there's the dial on the top.
Hell yeah. Those, yeah.
Those will do the trick. At
They're
least
definitely
at least to start.
They're a little pricey, but
you can find cheaper versions
Totally worth
without
it.
that use. You can find full adjustable ones that use the stock plates and bushings
Yeah.
and stuff like that. That are right around 800, I think. I just haven't seen those.
No.
quite yet.
when we do this conversion, okay, we'll show you guys obviously what it looks like, in race mode, which is
Yeah.
fully lowered. But in daily mode for Liam, even though it's going to have the aftermarket adjustables and stuff on it, he's going to keep it at stock ride height.
Yeah. Close as I can to it without.
Yeah, so it's not going to look like it has aftermarket suspension on it when he's daily driving it.
Yeah.
But when we take it to the track,
We'll
we'll be adjusting it pretty much as low as we can get
as
it.
low as we feel comfortable with that
Yeah.
particular track. Actually,
Yeah,
we'll do some.
adjust to the track.
We'll adjust to the track, of course.
Yes, but yeah.
Of course, going as low as we can go in the process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's pretty much.
Now, we were talking about what was it, the 28th?
28th, maybe going to autocross.
Yes.
If you're up to it.
I really want to go and do it. The only bad thing is as Liam knows, and as we discussed on here a couple weeks ago, I do suffer from severe anxiety, and this particular place where they do this at is all the way down pretty close to Tucson, and that's way out of my comfort zone. However, I don't necessarily have to be there. Just saying. Liam is capable of doing videos by himself. Just like I did. Occasionally I've had to do videos by myself where Liam's had to sleep because of work and stuff. He could technically still go and get the experience and film with the phone stuck to the windshield and all that and make his own little video, and you know, it could be a possibility because next weekend, Friday.
Here, I'll bring up the autocross information real quick.
Friday, Saturday.
This is the information for the autocross. We're up here in Phoenix area,
Yeah.
and it's almost to Tucson.
Yeah.
So that's like
That's
close to a little over an hour drive, I think.
Well, Tucson is 2.5 hours from downtown Phoenix. So I would say, as close as that thought is to Tucson, I would say that's probably about hour 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Somewhere right around there. But
Marina,
yeah.
So Marina Regional Airport. We're thinking about going down there.
The good thing is it's right off the 10.
Yeah.
So
I think the date should be on a Sunday.
but,
Sunday. They run them on Sundays.
Yeah. But wanted to let you guys know because I have how do I want to put this? I have other obligations next weekend.
Okay.
So Saturday, we're going to be skipping next Saturday,
Okay.
basically.
Okay. We could do it on a Friday or something like that.
Yeah, we could. We could do it Thursday, Friday, whenever. Well, no, never mind. Forget I said that. Liam could edit it out or whatever. Erase it. We'll still do Saturday. Never mind.
All right. Brain fart. We're doing
Brain
Saturday.
fart never happened. I just thought about taking the weekend off because of what's going on next weekend.
Okay.
That was only. That's where I was going with that.
All right. We'll check out your YouTube. Thank you very much.
Oh, somebody asked us to check out their YouTube.
Yeah, we'll check out, and he wants to maybe do a collab.
Exometer track. Wait.
Yeah.
YouTube.
All right. He could just be like trying to. Yeah. But we'll check it out after the.
Yeah. We'll look at your
YouTube.
stuff after. Yeah.
Cool.
Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I want to think that's the dude that asked me the question about the turbos a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, bro, just say I'm wrong. But yeah.
All right. So
I
yeah,
was talking to a dude a couple weeks ago. Asked me about when I was going to be starting the turbo part of the.
Yeah, we're still trying to get the engine together. So.
Yeah, I was planning on starting to order the 77s, but what I'm trying to do right now is we want to get the long block done.
Yeah.
I want to get the machine work done. I want to get it assembled and sealed up and painted and dropped back in the car, and then start constructing the turbo system after that, because as you know, there is a lot of piping and ducting, and you know, with me running a air to water box,
Thanks for the follow. Thank you.
Yes, we appreciate you following us. I really do. But where was? Yeah, I'm gonna be running a air to water tank in there for the intercooler. I'm gonna have a ice water tank mounted somewhere. Either more than likely, it's probably gonna be in the back by the fuel cell. It's going to have an electric pump because it has to be able to pump the ice water up to the front of the car, circulate it through the intercooler to cool down the incoming air going into the motor. And then you got, since there's twins, you got your hot side that we got to construct out of tubing and weld that all up. Then we got the whole entire cold side that has to be constructed and welded all up. So yeah, we can't do anything with the turbos until the motor is literally sitting back in the car. So that's why that hasn't been done yet. On top of that, with my medical conditions, I am on a limited income every month. So some of the more expensive parts, it takes me a couple months to save up for those particular parts. So that's why I said last weekend on here what I said about, so I can get back to working on Dark Sin. I wasn't going to order any motor parts this next month. I was going to order the fender tubs and stuff like that so we can at least get back to doing stuff on the car, like notching the frame, getting the wheel tubs installed. We still need to vacuum out the car. I did find my rust sealing paint, so we got to wire wheel the underside and top side of the car since we found the pinholes.
Yeah.
And we got to sit out there with paintbrushes and little rollers and coat all that shit. So we got stuff that we can do. I just got to buy the stuff to do it with.
You don't gotta wait till this heat wave stops.
Well, I'm also getting the car canopy. Remember?
Yeah.
I'm buying the car canopy from Harbor Freight in a couple weeks, and it's completely sealed all the way around. And then we're going to be able to seal it up even more with some gaff tape or whatever, and we're going to roll the portable AC out there, and we're going to have us a little makeshift work area that can hopefully keep us cool. And we got fans. I wanted to get me a good high-powered frickin' fan, but they're not cheap. So yeah.
All right, cool. I think we're at an hour.
We've ran over an hour this week, guys. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, we got a follower. We had 5 viewers at one time, so things are getting looking a little better for the stream. So we'll keep doing it. It's
starting to go up. We were starting to get a little worried, guys, seriously, because the viewer. This is what, our 5th week, fourth week.
Yeah.
And it's been a little.
Yeah.
It's been a little slow, and what's happening is we've noticed our followers and subscribers on YouTube, instead of coming on here and watching this live and getting involved in the conversation with us,
they just watch it on YouTube, which is fine.
Yeah, they wait until we transfer it over to YouTube and watch it that way, which is fine. It's still getting seen, and we appreciate that you guys are watching it. It's just we kind of wish that you guys would come over on here and get involved in the conversation with us.
Yeah. So please try if you have time.
Yeah, that's our basic thing. It's a Q&A. You know, we want to get to know you guys.
I think a lot of people like to sleep in on Saturday morning.
Well,
that could be it too.
I do understand this. I mean, we could start doing this a little later.
Yeah.
You know,
let us know in the comments or in the chat.
Yeah, leave us a comment or a chat.
If you maybe you wake up a little later, we can adjust the time. So we do.
Yeah, if you guys think that you would rather be more open and excited to see it a little bit later in the morning or
even in the
mid-afternoon,
Yeah.
or even in the evening,
Yeah, it's fine.
you know,
We can
it's
adjust.
fine. We can adjust. You guys you speak up, let us know what you guys would think would work better.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you think 9 o'clock's too fucking early,
Yeah, I understand.
yeah.
So, all right, we're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
Thanks for those who came out and followed and watched. Check out this video again over on YouTube. If you missed part of it.
Yeah, and don't forget, twice a week, Monday and Wednesdays, over on YouTube at Big D's and Liam's Custom Garage. You guys can look that up. That
Or
is...
hit the YouTube link down below.
Yeah, that is our YouTube channel. That is where we work on all of our projects and everything. We used to do 3 times a week up until 4 weeks ago when we started doing this.
Yeah.
We decided we wanted to start doing this because we wanted to start getting to know our fans and followers and subscribers, build a relationship with you guys. That way, when we do start doing events, you guys could come out, hang out with us, and we'll basically already kind of know who you are from talking to you on here.
Yeah.
You know, so, yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week and on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we'll see you next Saturday.
Later.